Hey you greasy tadpoles! I will now be ranking the discography of Swedish progressive rock and metal, Pain of Salvation, one of the world's most underlooked bands. They should be more known than they are. Number 11 is Falling Home, an acoustic album of re-recordings of their own stuff and some covers. Some of the arrangements are brilliant, some songs didn't come off as needed or translate well, but most are very interesting. The title track, which is a new song, is one of their best ballads too. Number 10 is 1 Hour by the Concrete Lake. Matching their absolutely spellbinding debut was going to be a challenge. Not a bad album by a long shot, just a little bit failed when it comes to the fullness of the concept. There is a lot of great songs on this album though. Number 9 is Road Salt 2. The second part of their Rootsy period. It takes a broodier mood than the previous release. Great natural production and songwriting. It's just overshadowed by part 1. Number 8 is Skarsik. The band used rap metal, nu metal and pop influences to satire society. The execution and concept is brilliant, but some of the songs are rather filler. Number 7 is Road Salt 1. Their first experiment into rootsy blues-inspired music, but with a dangerous, sinister edge, is executed brilliantly. The rough organic production is also done exceptionally well. Number 6 is Panther, a concept album that deals with people on the autism spectrum and how they see themselves and the world. Musically, it is one of their most experimental, mixing electronic rhythms with art rock and progressive metal. It also has one of their best epic tracks. Number 5 is In the Passing Light of Day, a concept album based on singer Daniel Gildenlow's brush with death and recovery. It is a sequel to Remedy Lane in tone and feeling, one of their most powerful and dramatic albums, lyrically brilliant and thought-provoking. The only album to feature contributions from Ragnar Zolberg. His presence does add an extra spice to this album. Number 4 is Entropia, one of the best debut albums ever made in my opinion. A powerful statement both in music and concept. It really did deserve the attention it brought on the band and showed off the unique sound. Number 3 is The Perfect Element, a concept album with uncomfortable topics and subject matter. It has great musical and lyrical themes that return frequently. The musicianship is incredible on this one too. Number 2 is B, their most daring concept album, dealing with religion and the nature of God. It is chock full of detail and is their most experimental production, bringing in an orchestra, folk instruments and spoken word from actors and fans adds to the true gargantuan feat that they achieved. A true masterpiece. In my opinion, the best album by Pain of Salvation is Remedy Lane, a painful concept album about love, sexuality and the complications that surround it. It goes into personal areas and themes that I don't think any band have dared to venture into. The performances are stellar and the songwriting is their most succinct yet challenging. One of the best progressive rock and metal albums ever and one of the greatest albums ever made. Thank you for watching. Daniel and the boys are my hooty tooty disco cuties. Recommend me another artist to be mean to.